Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to Across the Pond Sports Talk. I am here, I promise. This is just the lineups for the game that we are about to do. It is the Viaplay Cup. It is back. And these are the lineups for the two teams. You've got Kilmarnock, you've got Dennis, Mayo, Days, Finlay, Dundaba, Armstrong, Watson, Lyons, Maginis, Kennedy and Watkins for Celtic. You've got Hart, Ralston, Lager Bilka, Narocki, Taylor, McGregor, O'Reilly, Holm, Abada, Maeda, and Kyogo. So they are the two lineups for today's game. So let's take that off now. I'll find it. There we go. Right, so we have got an interactive scoreboard, so that will refresh when the game kicks off. So you'll know when the minute is, what the actual latest score is as well. We have got a video printer as well, which is coming through with the 2 o'clock games, any other games happening in Europe right now. As you've just seen, half-time has just been blown at the Villa ground. It's 2-0 to Aston Villa. So you'll be able to keep up to date with all the other games happening as well here. But we are doing Kilmarnock versus Celtic. Should be an interesting game. Should be. But we'll wait and see. Big up to Peter Raymond. I hope all well. Not too bad. Not too bad. Bit of a depressing morning, you know. Obviously, England, unfortunately, fell at the last hurdle. Great performance, but well done to Spain. You know, deserved winners. If I be honest, that they were the better team. So, yeah. Well done. But I think overall, the women's game has won that competition. It's absolutely amazing tournament. Great interaction on Twitter regarding it. Lots of people talking about it. It's great for the women's game. Big up to Chris. Of course, Peter is here. Big up to both of you. Hope you're both doing well. But yeah, this could be an interesting game. Let's see what happens. Now, obviously, Celtic have got to cope with this artificial pitch of Kilmarnock's. It looks horrid, I'll be honest. Looks a bit windy and wet, unsurprisingly, in Scotland. Here comes the ref, here come the players. There's a very nice Celtic kit. I love that kit. I hate how much I like the kit, to be fair. This is their League Cup. This is their League Cup. Yeah, which is why it's called the Fireplay. So it's the sponsor. It's actually called the Fireplay Cup, which is live on Fireplay. We need the BBC Cup, don't we? Really, or an ITV Cup or a Channel 4 Cup. Typical Celtic, setting off flares. Let's hope it blows over really quickly. So you've got Derek McKines, who is the manager of Kilmarnock, going for a 3-5-2 formation. I think it's to be more defensive 3-5-2 than it is an attacking 3-5-2. Let's wait for the Celtic lineup to come up. They are going for a 4-3-3. So Holm is in midfield. Lagerbilka is making his debut. So is Holm. So I was just looking at the subs there. I wouldn't say there's a couple of good players on the bench, I suppose, for Celtic. Welchie, the main man. I'm enjoying your Instagram lives at the moment. Felt sorry for you doing F1 season review so far. Is there a review to do? That surprises me that there's a review to do. Cheers, Peter. Hour waste of my life. I didn't know you were doing it, mate. Everton are so terrible and horrendous. Yeah, they're my favourites to go down as of right now. I'll be surprised if they survive. They're going to have to do a lot of business in the last 2 weeks. but they haven't got the money. And surprise, surprise, the Flares have made it quite smoky over the rugby park. The pitch is awful. I hate these pitches. Nice. So Kilmarnock will be kicking off left to right, and the game is underway. I am currently ahead of the timer, unsurprisingly. Celtic just trying to clear the ball here, but Kilmarnock are coming again. It does go all the way back to their defence. On this pitch, it's just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. All right, so I am ahead of the timer, which is fantastic. I'm hoping I get minutes on this. It doesn't look like I do. Oh, hang on. There's 2 players just gone down there. And Kyogo, yeah, got a little bit of a trip there. But it was just clumsy. Wasn't a foul at all. Ferrari and Alpine won't want to hear what I had to say. Oh dear. Yeah, honestly, I'm not even looking forward to it coming back. It's one of those sports I wouldn't mind if it wasn't being done right now. It's just not fun. Celtic just playing out from the back here. Hart with Lagerbilka, who's just overhit it and just given Kilmarnock a corner. Not the greatest start from the debutant. Right, so here's a corner to Kilmarnock. Oh, there we have got a timer. Awesome. I'm about 16 seconds ahead of it. Oh, shot just over the bar. And Darba with the shot just over the bar. Just honestly, just over the bar as well. It would have beaten Joe Hart. Celtic are looking a little bit. Mind you, you have 2 new centre backs playing a game like this. It is dodgy, I have to be honest. It's a bit of a risk. Just a Celtic throw-in at the moment. Heavy challenge there, but it just goes out for a throw-in to Celtic once again. Celtic are continuously playing out from the back, but Kilmarnock are doing a very good press, putting them under pressure straight away. They've won the ball back as well. Here comes Celtic trying to build an attack. But they've gone back to their defence. Here's Lagerbilka. Here's my Ada. Going back again. Not a confident start by Celtic here. Trying to find Maeda. Does Maeda keep it in? He does. How did he manage to keep that in? Here's Kyogo. Good defending by Kilmarnock, but Celtic win it back. Here's McGregor. Back to Lagerbilka. It's a very confident pass on him, but there's plenty of power behind it. He doesn't just, oh, hang on, Celtic through here. Oh, Kyogo wide. That was good by Holm. Very good by Holm, to be fair. Great cross by Holm. Kyogo was just stretching way too much. Yeah. Good play by Holm, though. He was also making his debut. Kilmarnock are looking all right, to be fair. I wasn't expecting much out of them. I have made a goal celebration just in case, but I wasn't expecting much from Kilmarnock. As I keep saying, F1 now battle to be the first loser in drivers of construction. People crying at me saying that's harsh. Well, it is. It's true. It's true. To be honest, there's nothing exciting about F1 this year. I've hated it. I've watched a couple of races, but as soon as Verstappen takes the lead, I stop watching. It's just pointless. It's not fun to watch. No one's going to watch something if you know the story, like the ending. You know Verstappen's going to win. It's annoying. It's just not fun. It's absolutely boring. I watch football because yes, I can predict who I think will win. You can have a clear favourite of who to win, but football isn't always like that. There can be surprises. Oh, beautiful play here. Cute. Matt O'Reilly with a shot, but not enough power there at all. Beautiful play by Celtic, though. I'm excited about McLaren and Williams if they keep upgrading development up, but that's another thing. Yeah, exactly. Look, I'll probably watch like the majority of the first few laps of F1. But as soon as Verstappen leads, that's me turning off, I'll be honest. It's not worth it. Big up to Luke. Hope you're doing well. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Hart comes out and deals with that nice and easily. Well, here comes Kilmarnock. Armstrong. Oh, good. Not a bad shot by Armstrong, but easily collected by Hart there. Bit low. Good power behind it, but it was low. Someone destroy it. Max Doctors. Oh, DRS, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, it's just. I can't see there being any different in the second half of the season, but I suppose I can hope. But I'm going to guess it's going to be exactly the same. It's just not worth it. Not worth it at all. But we'll wait and see. I'll always give it a go. I'll always give it a go. Here comes Kilmarnock. Oh, good little pass there. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I don't know though. You know that could be a penalty. I don't know if I'm going to get to see a replay of that, but to be fair, there was enough for me to say that's a penalty. Am I going to show a replay? Probably not. But for me, that's a penalty. Armstrong's having a great game so far. Oh no, VAR has checked it and they're happy. I'd love to see a replay of it myself, but in real time, it looked a possibility. Next season, our last hope. It is. Yeah. Went from the greatest season in F1 history to yeah, exactly. It's horrendous, mate. Is that artificial grass that they're playing on? Yeah, it's horrid, absolutely horrid. I can't stand it. It looks horrid. And I know I wouldn't enjoy playing. I hate playing on artificial grass, but it looks horrible as well. But right, let's show me this replay now. Oh no. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, VAR were right not to give that a penalty. In real time, for me, that was a penalty. But yeah, see, that's why VAR was there, because people will look at that in two different ways. I felt it was a penalty straight away, so I'm glad I've seen the replay now, because there was no contact. Here's Maeda. No, good defending by Kilmarnock. It goes out for a Celtic throw-in. How are you getting on with your... Peter's going full-on personal now. Full-on personal. Oh, so close there. It's gone out for a Celtic throw-in. It's all right, Peter. That's my answer to everything. It's all right when people ask how I am. I'm all right. Say my name to I'm useless at stuff. Load of hassle. Don't come to me about advice. Yeah, my go-to answer is always, I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, free kick there to Celtic. Celtic are passing it around quite nicely now. And they've just given it away for a throw into Kilmarnock. Of course they have. I'm all right, and that's the end of the conversation. It's the best way to end a conversation. All right. Let's move on. Let's see how easy it is to find the stats on this game. This could be a tricky one to find because it's Viaplay. There's so many like different leagues playing today. This is definitely going to be low on the priority. So let's see if I can find it. Could be tricky. So far, so very tricky. Probably Bolivia, Colombia, China already. Looks like it's going to be Norway, Peru. It's below Peru in importance, even below the Canadian Premier League. Can't find it. Where is it? Chile, Costa Rica. Coming after the German Amateur League. Shit, seriously. Wow. There it is. Hearts are winning 3-0 against Partick at the moment. Hibs are drawing 0-0 with Raith Rovers. Oh, dear me. This is awful. Obviously, I do talk more than that, but I focus on my work. Same time, I'm that person. I'm not there to high five people and ask what they're having for dinner. I'm gonna go into Chris' work and wind him up about it. Please do. I'll just get security guards to throw you out pizza. Oh, here comes Celtic. Here's my Ada. Kilmarnock clear, and it's out for a Celtic throw-in. No, Celtic have won it back. It's go. Not enough power on that or accuracy, and it very easily collected by Will Dennis. Will Dennis, that name rings a bell. Got a feeling he's from Wolves, or was at Wolves. That'd be embarrassing if he came in, Peter, where you raise your voice. Come on to 18 minutes played, still 0-0. Heart's going to collect that easily. Here's Lagerbilka. Back to Hart. So after first few minutes wobbles for Celtic, very much in control of this game now. Very much in control. McGregor was. Oh no, Celtic won it back. Here's Maeda. You predicted 5-0 to Aston Villa. It is currently 3-0. Hibs have just taken the lead as well. And 3-1 is your Celtic prediction. I think a few of us got the United game really wrong yesterday. Really wrong. That was a poor United performance yesterday. Tottenham were all right. Their midfield is pretty good this season, if I'm honest. I like the Basuma, the Madison link up. I think that works really well. but United were really poor. I think we could probably all say that was probably a really strong United lineup. Apart from Højlund, obviously, who's out injured. Probably their starting lineup, isn't it? Really. It's worrying times for United, and that's obviously why they've been linked straight away with big names, Verratti and all these names coming out the hat all of a sudden. So Spurs didn't have to play well. No, they didn't. I did like their midfield though. I thought their midfield looked really good yesterday. It's a shame those League Cups were on so late for you. It was a cracking final between Nashville and Inter Miami. Yeah. My team weren't in it, so I don't like Nashville. Hate Miami. Like with a passion. Hate Miami. I do like Messi though. Everyone knows how much I love Messi. Bentancur still had to come back. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. So they've still got Bentancur to come back. So yeah, to be fair, that's 4 good midfielders they've got there. Pretty good. Man United, Toothless as a worm in attack. Yeah, I'm not convinced how much Højlund can do, if I'm honest. But I suppose you need to see United with him in the team first before you can make the decision. But yeah, it could be a long, hard season for United right now, especially as it's not working for Ten Hag at all. United have been so poor. They've been really poor. They were lucky to win against Wolves on Monday, and trust me, Wolves are poor. They were absolutely annihilated by Brighton yesterday. It's worrying times for United, if I'm honest. It's not a great start. They can say, we got 3 points. Great. You beat probably one of the worst teams in the league 1-0, and we're lucky to do that. It's Kilmarnock. Oh, honestly, this Armstrong looks really good. He's got so much pace about him. Armstrong again. Does not go out for a free kick. Goes out for a Kilmarnock throw-in instead. Højlund, still young but not great reading. Only 9 goals. Could work for United, but not convincing. Yeah, I'm not convinced. Not convinced at all by Højlund. I know he's very fast, but that's great. So is Usain Bolt. How did his football career go on? Shot over the bar. Yeah, I'm just not convinced by Højlund at all. I think they've paid so much money for him. My plan is at the end of this window to go through all the signings and see how much people have overpaid or underpaid in some cases. Because I do feel that some signings have gone a little bit crazy on how much they've overpaid. And I think the thing with we can talk about Caicedo and stuff. That was different because the clubs that wanted him, it was more than one. But Højlund, no one really wanted him. So how did they manage to get that? It's beyond me. Won't be surprised, to know DCL has gone off injured. Not a surprise. If you could put money on it, I would have put money on it. Yeah, I would have put money on DCL being injured. To be honest, it would probably been evens. Like, get your money back on it. Anyone got a link? Sean Leon. I'm watching it off our Viaplay, so unless you can watch it on Viaplay, I haven't got a clue how you can possibly watch it. If anyone knows, then please do let Sean know. Really appreciate it. They could have got Kane and a DM instead of Højlund and Mount. Yeah, Mount is Mount is what I expected of Mount. Not a lot at all. I don't get the hype about him. I see him at England. I see him at Chelsea. I just don't get it. I don't get the Mount hype. He he just doesn't excite me at all. I don't think he's a very good player. I think he was lucky that he was in the Chelsea lineup. He's very lucky he's in the United lineup. He is. I don't know what kind of level he is, to be fair. I just don't think he's a very good player. Villa bounced back great after a disappointing first match. Yep, they did. But to be fair, I'm only being fair here, they are playing one of the worst teams in the league, in Everton, who have signed pretty much nobody. Danjuma, Harrison, what's his name? Is it Chamiti? But yeah, no worries, mate. I'm always here to help. That's what I'm here for, mate. Mount is a racing horse, has the effort, but nothing else. And that racehorse go question turtle. Yeah, honestly, I just don't get it. I don't get it. And this is coming from me. I'm not being biased because we got Havertz. I know there's talent in Havertz. I've seen it at Leverkusen. Didn't see much of it at Chelsea. I'm honest about that. I've seen glimpses already in the Arsenal shirt, so I'm hoping that it works out. But Mason Mount, I've seen nothing in him. Nothing. And yesterday, and I know the stats from the Wolves game as well, yesterday he was awful. Like, there was nothing about him. I've not even seen the ratings or the stats about him yesterday, but I guarantee it's not going to be good reading because it was awful. Awful performance by him. Whole United team, but Mount, he brought nothing. Brought nothing to the game whatsoever. I tell you, they've got some very good forwards, Kilmarnock. They're very quick on the break. Does make Celtic have to really either go for a foul or panic a little bit. Armstrong and I think this guy's Kennedy. He's strong, he's fast, agile. They're giving Celtic a bit of a problem. Not a big problem, but they're giving them one. Free kick here to Kilmarnock. Not the greatest free kick, if I'm honest. Kilmarnock is still trying to build something here, but Celtic clear it. It should go. Oh, it should have gone back to the goalkeeper. Here comes Kyogo through. Lot to do. Good save by Dennis. The angle was tight, to be fair, but free kick here on Ralston, I think. To be fair, Armstrong's not a defender, is he? So he probably shouldn't have been in that type of position, but he should have just gone back to the goalkeeper. So we've got a free kick here for Celtic. Going to be whipped in, I'm guessing. Will Dennis is from Bournemouth. I had a feeling I knew his name. I completely forgot Coutinho was still there. Supposedly he's meant to be off, but yeah, we'll wait and see. Rafe have just equalised against Hibs, but then Hibs have just scored a second. I do watch Scottish football when I can. Yeah, I enjoy it, to be fair. Scotland's obviously part of my DNA, but kind of feels like home as well. I just love Scotland. Love Edinburgh. Best city for me in the world. I know that's crazy because considering all the different cities in the world, Edinburgh is my favourite. I love it. We're just over 30 minutes played. Celtic had a couple of chances. So have Kilmarnock. I definitely don't rule out Kilmarnock in this game. As you've probably seen in the other results in the Viaplay, the big boys have not had it easy. Rangers just about beat Greenock Morton. Motherwell lost to... can't think who they lost to, but they got knocked out. There was a game that went to 4-3, extra time. I think that was Ross County and... oh, jeez, I can't remember the name. But yeah, it's definitely not easy, as you can probably see from Hibs just taking the lead against Rafe. It's not that easy. But then I suppose you could say that maybe the big boys are resting a few. Celtic are definitely resting a few here. So it's just full strength by Celtic. It's fairly strong, but not fully. It's Maeda. Good defending there by Kilmarnock. I put St Mirren to finish third, and my team to watch this season purely down to Stephen Robertson. Yeah, it's a good shout. Good shout. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's going to... look, Scottish football is not easy to compare to the English league, but Celtic and Rangers are very good. And you got Hibs, and you got Hearts, and you got Motherwell. You've got quite a few different leagues within the league as well, in the Scottish leagues. But obviously the two big boys have all the money because they make European competitions non-stop. I'd love to go to Scotland someday. Edinburgh probably more welcome than Glasgow. I'm guessing I'd want to go to the Highlands. Highlands are definitely nice. Glasgow's not a bad city, to be fair. But Edinburgh is just incredible. You've got the seaside, you've got the city, you've just got everything you need there, to be fair. You've got historic landmarks to see. I just love it. I just love Edinburgh. Here comes Kyogo. Oh, free kick. Yeah, I had a feeling that would be brought back there. Had a feeling that. I don't think Hibs, Aberdeen, Hearts are that strong as people make out, which is why I went for the bold prediction of St Mirren and Livingston to be in the top six. Aberdeen, yeah, I'm not on the Aberdeen hype train. I think Hibs and Hearts are all right. And I'm taking my Edinburgh hat off for that one. I think Motherwell could shock a few. I think they've made a couple of good signings. It's going to just be interesting. The SPL I enjoy watching. I don't think Rangers have done enough to catch Celtic, if I'm honest. I don't think Bill is the right man for Rangers. you bring in someone like Brendan Rodgers at Celtic. That's pretty impressive, to be fair. You can all say he's not a great manager and whatever, but for Scottish level, yeah, he's good. And Celtic are meant to be still busy in this window, so it's going to be interesting. I think Stephen Naismith is blind leading the blind, not convinced by him as a manager. Nah. I'm the same with you. I just worried about the loss of Van Veen at Motherwell, all them goals. I think Birev, and I am probably having my Arsenal hat on here, I'll be honest. I think he will smash it. I really do think he'll get the goals that Motherwell need. He obviously got an assist and goal on his debut. Came off the bench yesterday in the Viaplay Cup. But I think Birev could surprise quite a few. He is very talented. Strong, fast, tall. Yeah, I think Birev could do it. Bill is basically having Ian Bill as a manager. How does he get a manager's job? I honestly don't know. Look, he did a right job at, was it QPR? I think he was that, wasn't it? He did a right job. But Rangers need someone way better than him. No offence, Bill, but that's not Rangers level. Rangers have made some good signings. I think it's their manager that's their weakness. Oh, sorry. Thought Kyogo was going to go through there. But yeah, I think Bill is the issue of Rangers, and I think that's where they're going to struggle. Because tactically, I just don't think he's good enough. I think the players are good enough, if I'm honest. And yes, I'm a Rangers fan, whatever. But I do think Rangers have got a good enough squad. They've made some great signings. Cifuentes is an amazing signing, along with Butland, Sterling. Along with what they already had there in the first place. I think that, yeah, they could challenge Celtic, but it'd be interesting because how quick would the hierarchy lose their patience with Bill? They're in the Champions League qualifiers against PSV at the moment. Does he have to qualify for the group stage? Probably not. If they don't qualify for that, they go into Europa, don't they? I think. Is that right? I can't remember now. I think they're going to Europa. So yeah, I just would sack him just for being called Mark, probably. There was a brilliant documentary about Shankly, Busby, and Stein called "The Three Kings" on Amazon Prime. I watched recently. That I'd highly recommend. There you go, for anyone that is interested in watching documentary about Shankly, Busby, and Stein. The Three Kings. Watch it on Amazon Prime. Rangers should be matching Celtic. Celtic replacing quality manager with another quality manager. 100%. That's the pretty much what I was trying to say. Long way around it. Trying to be nice about Mark, but yeah, he's not good enough. He's just not. There's enough talent out there. I think Bill is very lucky that he's in that job. PSV is going to be a tough. Yeah, I'll be surprised if they go through that. Very surprised. PSV are a very good outfit. We all know how good they are. Is it Bada? Carlisle and Liverpool had Shankly as their manager going way back. It's mad, isn't it? Yeah, because Billy Wright, who is an icon of Wolves, got his own stand, got his statue. It's actually the side of the stadium I am at. It used to be an Arsenal manager. It's mad. It's mad how teams are linked sometimes. You know, I got to go to Highbury many times when I was younger. And now all of a sudden I live in Wolves. And yeah, there's still a link with Arsenal even here. It's quite nice sometimes. Life is a roller coaster. It's quite fun. What's up with the ref here? The ref looks out. It looks like he needs a very good rest here. Red-faced. Pretty sure he had a red nose as well. Oh. It's a tumble, but surely there must have been just clumsy from everybody. I'm guessing VAR might check that quickly. To be fair, Kilmarnock weren't calling for anything, so got a free kick here for Celtic. But here we go, the replay here. Lagerbillica. See, I did see a nudge from Lagerbillica, if I'm honest. And Ashley Young with assist, throwing it to Duran to make it 4-0 Villa. Duran first touch. So Ashley Young, the guy that left Aston Villa, now plays for Everton, has helped Everton make it 4. Yeah, you can't make it up, can you? What are we missing here? Hearts now 4-0 up against Partick. Laurent equalised against Nice. Ghent got a goal back against St. Trude. Gift Orban, funny enough. Yeah, Billy Wright, they said, wasn't really cut out to be a manager, but he had been credited with discovering and given the chance to many of our, 1971 double winning team, as Jez and Brenny were saying on that stream. It was interesting to listen to him, to be honest, because obviously my granddad's not here anymore. Some of them know history way better than me. I've got a history book there, but my memory sucks. I can just about remember what happened about a minute ago. Corner came in from a Celtic, but it was very easily dealt with by Kilmarnock. But yes, it's interesting, isn't it? Billy Wright was, well, it is a cult classic. It's got this roads named after him around here as well. There's a stand, there's a statue. Here comes Celtic again. Kilmarnock had done really well first half. I dealt with Celtic really, really well. Going to the final minute. How about? I'm trying to work out how far ahead I am. So I'm 18 seconds ahead of the timer. Aston Villa can ask for the better game to respond, yeah. But I will put it on the shelf as it is Everton. Billy Wright for a time was England's record cap holder, was an England captain as well. So yeah, must have been some player. Yeah, honestly, we got pubs named after him around here. He is a true legend of Wolves, proper legend. Saying that, we can't beat Everton away from home. You don't know yet. You haven't played them. I'm trying to think how they got on their first game. Did they lose their first game, Everton? Probably. But yeah, Everton are going to have a stinker of a season. Depends on what they do in the last part of the window, but stinker. Oh! Just wide by Nadaba for Kilmarnock. Jeez. This left back of Kilmarnock's, he is. That's why having someone as a fullback that's quite tall is quite handy, because you forget that he's a danger. So he sneaks in. Quite hard to challenge him. So yeah, nearly chance. Lost 1-0 to Fulham. Okay, yeah, thank you, mate. Neither can Arsenal recently. Yes, 100%. Got some advice for Sean Dyche. Walk away and quick. Yeah, to be honest, he's basically dealing with a Burnley situation, isn't he? So it probably does suit him at the moment, but I do feel bad for him. But guys, that's half time. I will be back very shortly, I promise. Yeah, I'll be back. Just realised that's the countdown video, not the break video. Let's try the break video instead. That might be better.
And I find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. Find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. At 29 and I find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. At 29 and I find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure. But one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be
Welcome back. Right, let's get into the stats for the first half. 40% possession for Kilmarnock, 60 for Celtic. 5 shots for each team, 2 on target for Kilmarnock, 3 for Celtic. Corners, 1 for Kilmarnock, 3 for Celtic. No yellow cards as of yet. So, yeah, not too bad. Looking at the Scottish Premiership for Kilmarnock so far, they've had 2 games, only scored 1 goal. They've had a massive turnaround as well. I was just reading what they've done. 30 players have departed, 21 arrivals. It's a lot of players. Considering they've got 25 players, they only get 4 from last year. So, yeah, it's a massive turnaround. Just looking at Danny Armstrong because he's been the one that's impressed me. 25. Played mainly just in Scotland, to be fair, Raith Rovers and Ross County. But to be fair, he looks all right. I quite like him. Problem with Everton players are they only turn up at home against the bigger teams. If ain't big team, they're not bothered, which sums up these snot gobbling players. Totally agree. Let's see what's happened here. Union Berlin have taken the lead against Mainz. There's been a goal for Cups, Kiopia, in the 93rd minute. Le Havre have lost 2-1 to Brest. So, yeah, not too bad. Not much happening. But, yeah, we shouldn't be too far away from the second half kicking off here. Shouldn't be, anyway. And that's the operative word there. Shouldn't be too far from the second half kicking off. We had 14 votes. You know what? Big up to the people that have voted for Kilmarnock. It's 21% for Kilmarnock, 79% for Celtic. So big up to the people that have voted Kilmarnock. Big up. Oh, some comments here. I do apologise. Let's have a look. Another suspected ACL this time. Coutinho. Unbelievable. Just cannot believe it, can you? Man of the match performance from John McGinn. I'm one of his biggest fans. Absolutely love him. Would thrive in cup team where we press teams and win ball back. Yeah, I think he's very underrated. And just because he's Scottish. That's what it is. It's because he's Scottish. Liverpool missed Hendo that much. They signed Endo. I'll be honest. It's an underwhelming signing. Endo is a good player, but I think Liverpool is above him, if I'm honest. Endo is more of a mid-table team signing. It's good, but I don't think he's outstanding, if I'm honest. Good morning to Stephen. Hope you're doing well. Eyes are burning watching Liverpool highlights, especially for Bournemouth goal. Yeah. Morning, Stephen from Luke. I had this really weird dream. If it's anything to do with Arsenal winning the league, then go and seek some help. That's not going to happen. But the players are coming back out now. It's a lovely tiny tunnel. I love those tiny tunnels. Make me laugh. It's a tiny stadium, to be fair. 18,000, I think it sits. It's tiny. Like the best Wandsman MMA fighter somehow lost to a hype job from Montana. Oh, okay. Endo is a squad player. Surely no way he can be a starter, in my opinion. Not for me. I'm with you. I'll be surprised if he is your defensive midfielder signing. I'll be honest. It's a crazy one. You know, unless they're trusting Curtis Jones more, maybe. I think it's a very underwhelming signing. I really do. We need left-footed centre back for Trent inverted role to work. Otherwise, forget it. Yeah, I'm with you. I still think that Liverpool got you got 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks now in the window. I think there's a lot to still happen. I really do. Wait, no way. Sugar Show one. I literally have no idea. No idea. Chris might be able to tell you because he's into all that stuff, but it's not my field at all. Jones is a box midfielder. Yeah. he's one of those I'm like, is he Liverpool quality? So yeah. I think Liverpool are definitely in the rebuild, but I think they're really not doing the rebuild very well. They seem a little bit lost. And is that Klopp? Is that FSG? For me, it's the manager. Anyway, how about them fighting Messi's from South Beach? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Nor do I, mate. I have no idea. Look at EPL scores. Oh, Everton are doomed. I only watch boxing and maybe he's on about UFC as I don't watch that. Okay. I haven't got a clue. No idea. It's not my field at all. Game is back underway. As you can see, the timer is ticking. The timer has actually caught up with me. I'm only 12 seconds ahead now. Is Kyogo? Oh, good defending by Kilmarnock, and here they come on the attack. Oh, they're trying to find Kennedy here. Hart comes out. Good sweeper keeping by Hart. UFC 292 last night. Okay, mate. I have literally no idea. We have a new UFC bantamweight champion. You can tell me I'm wrong about this. I probably am. But isn't UFC a bit like WWE, where it's kind of scripted? Or is it actual proper MMA? I always thought that UFC was a bit scripted. Unless I'm wrong. Well, could be. I just heard that it was quite scripted. A bit like WWE. Okay. No, it's fine. I haven't got a clue. It's only because I know there's a big link between the WWE and UFC. So I wasn't too sure if there was a similar. Oh, here's Celtic. Good defending by Kilmarnock. The Celtic got a corner. Well, the trash talking may be scripted, but the fights are very real. Oh, cheers, Steve. I haven't got a clue. It's only what I hear, so I don't know. I just know there's a big link between the two organisations. If we fail, hang on 2 sets there, Chris. Corner comes in. Here comes Kilmarnock. If we fail in transfer window, I always blame Klopp and tempt the Hoff, as I call him. Seems like an interesting game. It really isn't, mate. It really isn't. It's pretty poor, if I'm honest. You're not far off. The biggest difference between WWE and USA is that Dana White doesn't control who wins or loses. Thank you. Okay. I wasn't totally crazy then. I wasn't too sure if I was just crazy as heck. But big up to Colm. Hope you're doing well, mate. But yeah, it's an awful game. Awful. Kilmarnock have been all right, to be fair. I don't want to put the blame on Kilmarnock being poor because they haven't been poor. But Celtic are definitely nowhere near their best. Final score, Villa 4, Everton 0. Thank you very much. Yep, it's come through on the video printer as well. Union Berlin have scored a third as well, according to that. There's plenty of DMs out there that are good enough to start Liverpool. 100%. Now, the owners or Klopp, as far as I know, you've brought in quite a good amount of money as well. So surely you've got more money to spend. Surely. You must have. I know it's just around 2, but should Everton start cutting salary? They need to make some signings. I think if they're in this position at January, I think that's when they'll start cutting some players, selling some, getting ready for the drop, if that is going to be the case. I think Everton will have to be prepared because financially they're pretty doomed as it is. So if they were to be relegated and lose the extra income that the Premier League gives you, they would struggle a lot. At least you guys are winning. Sorry, Cole. FSG do back us and have money for me. It's down to Klopp and director of football. Fair enough. Either sign players now or start selling them now. This team is going down as it is. As it is, yeah. They haven't scored at all. DCL, possibly ASL. What someone's been saying in the comments. It's not looking good, is it? Let's be honest, it's not looking good. Free kick here to Celtic. This game really sucks. The problem is this could go to extra time and penalties. So I need a goal. Otherwise, this could be a long day. I've got another show later. Free kick comes in. Easy dealt with by Kilmarnock. Here's Ralston. Can he whip it in? Goes out of play and out for a corner. I'll be honest, I'm surprised that's a corner. Here's O'Reilly with a corner. Not a bad corner, but Kilmarnock deal with it and they get it clear. The relegation battle will be just as exciting as the title race yet against his BX. 100% probably will be. Big up to BX. Hope you're doing well. Everton somehow survived last season. Unless they do some big things, they won't survive another. 100%. A lot of the teams have got stronger. And the weakest teams did go down last season. So Yeah, it's going to be tricky. I am for big up to Mundo Red. I am from Brazil, and this manager team had already gave Rangers a lot of work before. Yeah, 100%. I totally agree. I may have Liverpool fandom via being a Red Sox fan, but losing the Merseyside derby would be sad, said Stephen. How the flipper Forest signing midfielders and United are sitting there with their fun up their backside on top of a washer. The spin cycle setting. He's gone full hog on that goal. I'm sick of that. We sold our car by any car advert. That, and I'm done with trying to revive my Fulham fandom. They stink. Of regard. Well, we could play Everton in cup competitions. I think it's Colm's team. Doncaster Rovers are playing Everton at home in about 10 days in the next cup. That could be interesting, to be fair. Doncaster are League 2, Everton are Premier League, obviously. But Everton are having a right stinker. So could it be the night that Doncaster knock him out? You never know. That's what we love about cup competitions. We're knocking Everton out of the Carabao, says Colm. It could happen, to be honest. It could actually happen. Oh, what a shot. Josh McGuinness there with a fantastic strike. Great save by Hart. Corner to Kilmarnock. London showdown in 20 minutes. West Ham versus Chelsea, yes. Yeah, that game kicks off at 4:30. Harry Potter versus Chelsea, however you refer to the clubs. What happened there? Ooh. What's Armstrong done here? So Taylor's cut his left ear. Ward-Prowse will finally get a spotlight in Europe this season. Yeah, to be honest, I'm happy with Ward-Prowse. I think he's done all right. Harry Potter, because West Ham are the only club mentioned by naming a Harry Potter books. West Ham logic, Sarah Rice signed WDP. Yeah, well, to be fair, they have signed Alvarez. Alvarez is a very good signing. Ward-Prowse is probably just add a bit more something to their midfield. But Edson Alvarez is a very good signing. I'm looking forward to seeing him play. Oh, Kilmarnock are through here. Oh, it's goal.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare start.
Kilmarnock have taken the lead. It is Watkins with the goal. Wow. Surprising here. Brilliant move by Armstrong. Whips it in. Bad defending Celtic. Very static there by the defence. Awful. So there we go. Kilmarnock have taken the lead. I wish they would hurry and sign Maguire. That's not happening. Intact that they can have the starting 11 yesterday if they want to. Good morning, Gaines, Dolphin 89. Good morning, Bobby and everyone. And congrats into Miami. Let's go, Leeds Cup champions. Mexican is a great addition. Yes, Cifuentes. Guessing you're trying to. Is this an outright Celtic beating? No. No. I'd say they've rested about. It has been confirmed. They did go to VAR. They went to VAR for. Yeah, he's onside. No, they've rested 3 players, I'd say. They're 3 players weak. So, no. This is going to be a shock if this happens. Now, if only they get there. Most Casido. Yeah, I know. Horrid, isn't it? So it's horrid how much an agent has to do with a transfer. Should just do with the player and the club. That is it. FMF are the Mexican FA. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Cheers. That makes sense now. Lavia would have started for us, and now he can't even make the bench at Chelsea. What a move for his career. Nice big fat wages for him being their squad player. Totally agree. Lavia is a player that I wanted at Arsenal and to actually play, not just to be part of the furniture. I know you purists love to hate on the USA, but if you look at Mexico and their utter lack of international competence with a low population 3 times Argentina, how I have 0 hate on USA. If you looked at my family tree, there's no way that I can ever hate the US. By the way, Lavia was right to reject Liverpool the way they were messing around. Yeah, I do get you. I swear if I sent a pic of Moyes to Sam and Dean Winchester, they would go hunt him down. There's been some goals go happening there. There's definitely some. I don't think I have any Scottish or English blood in me. I have loads. I have American. I have Scottish, German, Swedish, English, obviously. Multinational. So far, it's 1/4 French Canadian and 1/8 Portuguese. Yeah, I've got North African in me. I don't know how. I've still not worked it out yet. Quite clearly, I don't know where I've got North African from. But yeah, it's in my DNA. So I'm sure it will explain itself one day. It's very weird. So Celtic can make changes in a minute. I'm rightly so, to be fair. This second half performance from them has been pretty poor. They weren't great first half, but they've actually got worse second half. Stephen, if United lose their next two games badly, you can have my blood. I repeat, kids. Celtic sub Holm is coming off. Turnbull's coming on for him. And just waiting to see who else is coming off. No idea. It's taking forever. Who's coming off? Ada. And Yang is coming on for him. So it's Yang and Turnbull coming on for Celtic. There we go. Well, migration to Spain during the flights. They may, who knows? It's weird, isn't it? Gutted we didn't get Caicedo, but Chelsea were always ahead of us in race for him, but same time don't want his agent near the club, and he wanted Arsenal, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man United. Make your mind up. 100%. It's annoying. Remember, North America, Africa, and Spain were under matching ownership until the late 1400s. I'm sure it will become clearer at some point why I've got North African blood in me. But yeah, I appreciate the history. But yeah, surely it's got to come up somehow because I'm red-haired, I'm fair-skinned. I can't stand the heat. Like I die in heat. It's what 20. What's the temperature today? I think it's like 20 today. It feels like a desert. I can't stand the heat. I've got the fan on. I swear I've got mainly Scandinavian blood in me. Yeah, as you said, Steve, proper Scotsman. I just can't deal with heat, mate. Just cannot deal with it. Pick up Stephen though. Currently 2 balls on the pitch. Now there's one. Let's see if Celtic can turn this around. Oh, currently they're looking really poor. Here comes Celtic now. Red-haired, skinned, and dying heat. You're Irish. I do have some Irish blood. Yeah, I do have Irish as well. If you saw me, you would see the Portuguese. I can build up quite the town. Well, it's all right for you. Boggy the Leprechaun. Cheers, Cole. Love you too. All right, quick free kick. Well, I thought they were going to take a quick free kick. I'm taking a short free kick. Here's McGregor. 67th minute. Kilmarnock just cleared it, and it's gone all the way back to Hart. Don't think this is the game plan for the next 23 minutes. You get the ball, we clear it. Simple as that. They just need to hustle. Kilmarnock just need to hustle this game now. This would be a massive shock, like a huge shock if Celtic get knocked out in this round, especially with the players that they've got. It's not like it's a weak team. It's not like there's their youth players out there. This is a pretty much full-on Celtic team. Yellow card for Ralston. Any other games of interest in action right now? Apart from obviously the West Ham Chelsea game in a bit, there's probably I'll have a look through the fixtures in a minute, mate, and I'll let you know. Laporte going to Al-Nassr. Not shocked by that at all. What a shock. Proper squad as well. Yeah. big up to Mo Lester. But yeah, it is an absolute shocker. Absolute shocker. Let's have a look, see what's happening right now. So we've obviously got West Ham Chelsea kicking off shortly. You've got a couple of games in La Liga kicking off at 6. Serie A, there's 2 games at 5:30. Frankfurt Darmstadt is at 4:30. You got Monaco Strasbourg at 6. What else we got? There's a couple of Brazilian games later. Porto are playing at 6. Bruges are playing at 5:30. Not many great games, if I'm honest, but there's enough to get your teeth into at least. Yeah, there's enough games to get your teeth into. Union is about to beat Mainz. Yeah, I think they were 3-1 up the last time I looked. Bundesliga action, yeah. Portugal kicked off this weekend. Yeah, they kicked off this weekend. So, yeah, pretty much all the leagues are now underway. So it's back in full season now. Full season mode. There's just been a penalty scored for RK or what? Oh, sorry, I thought Yang was going through there. Good defending by Kilmarnock again. 70 minutes played now. I think all the top 15, yeah. Yeah, I think pretty much everyone's started now. So it's back to normal season now. Carl, trying to wind me up again. You can always watch the Pizza Hut 15th round invitational semi-final between Zakynthos and Polish. Now, I know Zakynthos because that is a place I've been to. Then that's in Greece. So Polish, yeah, whatever that is either a made-up word or it's in Poland. I go by top 15 since there are the ones who get multiple Champions League spots. Yeah, I get it, Steve. Don't worry. I knew what you meant. AZ is losing in Holland to Waalwijk. Who is this? They are a team, I believe, last season they were in the next league down? I don't think they were top league last season. But yeah, Watkins is having to go off here. Yeah, but Mika Bieref was on loan at them last season from Arsenal. So it's not a bad club, but it's also not a great club. Where is Maeda here? Good defending by Kilmarnock again. Trying to build something on themselves now. And they managed to win a throw-in. Goes to Wikipedia link. Why do I have Mr. Mosley up here? Get out, Luis. It's a newly formed team created by God's sake. Oh, Colm. Kilmarnock are going to make a change here. Come on, it's 73 minutes played. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely a foul by Kyogo there. Here's Yang. Free kick? Yeah, free kick there. No, Welshit were formed firmly mid-table in the top flight in the Netherlands last season, 9th out of 18th. It's such a plonker. So the goal scorer's coming off here, Watkins. And Carl Vassell is coming on. Paul is such a plonker. Oh, I love him. Oh, Celtic are making a change as well. Final in Germany is Union Berlin 4, Mainz 1. Big up to Union Berlin. So Riley's come off. Oh, it's that dude. Off. And I hate spelling this guy's name. Anovich, I think. Sorry if I spelled his name wrong, but seriously. Doesn't matter. 10 years ago, if you said Hertha would not be the best club in Berlin, that would people think of you. Yeah, I know, it's mad, isn't it? Oh, good Lord. Yeah. I just hope he doesn't score, to be fair. I'm pretty sure he scored last time he came on, just to annoy me, because I had to spell his name. I hate when he comes on. It's a nightmare to spell. I've probably got it wrong as well. Here's Ralston with a cross. Ooh. I don't know where that hit him on Mayo, to be fair. That looked a little bit dodgy, if I'm honest. Pretty sure his arms were by his side, so it should be all right. But oh, Kilmarnock, they had a good chance there. Not that Hertha would be well beat as well. Yeah, 100%. Bobby, that sub is a made-up name. Stop making up this. I promise you, that's his name. Hakzanabilovic. It's a crazy name. I don't enjoy when he comes on. It is one of the hardest names to remember how to spell. Trying to see if I've actually spelt it right. I'm probably sure I have. It's Yang. Is Maeda. Cleared by Kilmarnock. Trying to think of this. Isn't this the Kilmarnock that beat Rangers in the league? Actually, I think it is, isn't it? This is the team that beat. Yeah, it beat Rangers. Oh dear. He is. Yeah, it's definitely Balkans. He is from. Give me 2 secs. He is from Montenegro. Montenegro. I know we lost round 1. Was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Kilmarnock that beat them. So I was just looking at that league. I'm pretty sure it was Kilmarnock that beat them now. Sanchez made a great save. Oh, yeah, Chelsea West Ham playing, aren't they, mate? I forgot about that. Yeah, the tidy one. Yeah. Oh, come on. 79 minutes played now. Good performance by Kilmarnock. I have to be honest. That's obviously why because they said something. They said something earlier, and I didn't pay much attention to it. That they'll get the Old Firm double. So yeah, they would. Yeah, they've beaten Rangers. Wow. To be honest, you could see how because they. Oh, how is that a foul? But yeah, it's they work really hard defensively, and they're pretty quick on the attack. To be fair, double change for Kilmarnock coming here. Armstrong's off. Kenzie's coming off. Connolly's on. And someone else. I missed the first one. Is it Donald? Who else just came on then? Let's see who came on now. Yang just over. Guinness and Mackenzie are on. There we go. There's the substitutions. First time just scored. They have as well. Thank you, BX. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Kilmarnock, come on. Could have gone for a second there. It was Kilmarnock 1-0 over Rangers at home. Thank you, Stephen, for looking it up for me. 1-0 to West Ham. Thanks, Colm. If you need a candidate for third in the Scottish, yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you could beat Celtic, you beat Rangers. To be fair, that is you're definitely your third choice, isn't it? I guess Kilmarnock is the best choice right now. They're not known for being very good, but to be fair, they're holding their own, but they are giving Celtic loads of chances. And it's just poor finishing by Celtic, if I'm honest. But yeah, it could be interesting. You know, Kilmarnock, if they do beat Celtic and have beaten Rangers, that's pretty impressive for a start of the season. Big up to BX saying Ward-Prowse corner assist. Yeah, West Ham scored. Aguerd with the open at the London Stadium. Wow, a killing actually going to do this. It's possible. It's possible. I have to be honest. Isn't that the Olympic Stadium no one wants anymore? Yeah, it's kind of being rented by West Ham now. So it's technically West Ham's, but not officially. Because if the Olympics was to be held in London again, that would then become a Olympic Stadium. VR check on a penno for Chelsea, says Colum. Big up to everyone that's updating on that game. corner to Kilmarnock. Coming up to 84 minutes played. Here comes the corner for Kilmarnock. Whipped in. Good corner, to be fair. Oh, here comes Celtic on the break. This is what's... I was about to say this is what Celtic are really good at, and then Maeda has a horrid kick. Now, I'm assuming he was trying to put through Kyogo, but it was nowhere near him. Wow. Ruled as offside, improving up, no penalty. Thank you. Like how LA will be using the Memorial Coliseum again. Awesome. Dang, the LMA is 100 years old this year. Jeez, that's mad. I'll have to look it up, mate. I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. When you see it, you know where you are. The one with the bronze statue standing outside, no heads. I probably have seen it. I've been to LA, so I probably have seen it, but it doesn't ring a bell. But as I said, I struggle to remember what happened a minute ago. So just showing the goal again there. Going to be a lot of injury time in this game, though. I'll be honest. So it calling for a penalty there. Don't think so, if I'm honest. Oh, Celtic are trying to play the dirty games at the moment, trying to get penalties, free kicks. Pressure is clearly on. Well, it is a US historic landmark, so you can't demolish it. You know, I'm glad you've got the American rules the same as the British rules. Can't demolish landmarks. you know what? Congratulations to Miami's goalkeeper for allowing him to win the trophy. All I see is Messi. It's Messi that went. Actually, it was down to their goalkeeper that won. So congrats to him. Definitely, goalkeeper alliance there, gone. Big up to you. Yeah. Look, a lot of players don't get the credit because there's a big name. Obviously, Messi is a big name. But yeah, rightly deserved. Celtic corner here. Well, he saved 2 penalties and scored the winner, so credit where credit is due. Yeah, exactly. Corner for Celtic here. Good defending by Kilmarnock. I question why this pear drop tastes like cough medicine. Yeah. Nadaba is down injured. Back up, but he's not moving well. Big clear collision. So 7 minutes of injury time. Fine then, I'll do it myself. Yeah, exactly. Chelsea look poor. Well, there you go. It was one of those, wasn't it? It was either Chelsea going to look good because they've got everything sorted, or just shows that you just can't continuously buy players, a whole new squad, and hope that it fits together. I was thinking that Poch would sort it, but if they look poor, they look poor. They didn't look great against Liverpool. Defensive, they looked awful. Very much like Liverpool. Just under 6 minutes play now. Can Kilmarnock hold out? I hope so, because that means I don't have to do extra time. Goalkeeping union at full power to my comment. I know, 100%, mate. What else you end up with the US women's national team? I think the US national team, the women's team, need to look at themselves a little bit and go, where did we get this wrong? Because they got it wrong at the World Cup big time. You know, they should have got further than what they did. That's for certain. They've obviously got to clearly look at themselves and go, okay, where did we go wrong? Have we got the wrong coach? Have we got the wrong players? Have we chosen the wrong players? You know, not to have the Americans, in the semi-finals is mad. It's the US. You know, it's the US. One of the best teams in the world. Just over 4 minutes left to play now. We are in injury time. It's going to get nervy for Kilmarnock. It's going to get nervy for me, to be honest, because I don't want to do extra time. I've got a show at 7. Oh. I don't know about that, you know. Comment site says nothing. Just watching the replay now. Nah, he left his foot there. He knew what he was trying to do. Talent was never the issue. It was getting into a team that they just couldn't do. Yeah. Calendar is the name of the Miami goalkeeper. He's made some crucial saves throughout the League's Cup. Well, with the English FA were busy enforcing a complete ban on women's football, the US were fostering it via title. Die at 1x. Awesome. Should Sterling call it a day? Probably. Also, Germany out in group stage. It's another shock as well. I was expecting Germany to do well. Do you think the Americans and Germans have off tournaments? Was that England's best chance of winning the World Cup? No. And I'll explain why. It's because we're producing talent as well. We're not like the men's team. I think we'll be going again in 4 years' time. I think we're good enough. We need to make sure we keep them with strong coaches. It wouldn't surprise me if Emma Hayes became England coach at some point. I think she's absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, because I know there's enough English talent coming through, because you know me, Luke, I know enough about the England setup. I have plenty of faith that we'll continuously challenge, hopefully. I don't think we'll get to a position where we haven't got the players. There'll be more money being pumped into the game as well, which is great. You guys lost to Spain. Yeah, to be fair, Spain were the better team. I'll be honest. Spain were the better team today. They deserved it. Well, it is Spain. No, because the Lioness manager is going to take their men's team to glory. Serena, will she stay there for long? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know how long Serena will stay. Could she stay another 4 years? She's not actually old. It depends what she wants to do in her career, isn't it? If she wants to go on and do club management, does she want to take on the men's game? You don't know. Could happen. Smash the thumbs. Big up to Moss, because I know that's Moss. We're coming up to literally just over 30 seconds left to play here. It's looking like it's going to... Celtic are going to get knocked out in the early rounds. Amazingly. Oh, I love that. There's a fan on the pitch. There's a photographer on the pitch. Thought it was at the final whistle. It wasn't over. It's not over yet. There's still a few seconds left. This will be the Celtics' last chance. Here's Lagerbielke. Here's Kyogo. Now it's full time. Now it's finished. So there we go. That has nothing to do with it. Celtic have lost because Celtic were poor, and good performance by Kilmarnock, honestly. She's a much better management tactician than Waistcoat. 100% he is. 4 a.m. was early for England. Lille 2. Yeah. But guys, that is me done. I will be back in 2 hours on the Armoury to do the Crystal Palace Arsenal preview. So thank you ever so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. It's been a great watch along, to be fair. Kilmarnock, good performance. They've knocked out Celtic, which is, yeah, crazy to even think that. Guys, big big up to everyone. Take care. Speak to you all very soon. Bye-bye.